Hello again and welcome to Business. Managing Director of Engen Petroleum, Henry Akwabwa, is predicting further fuel price hikes as long as the cedi continues to depreciate without much control. He was speaking to Charles Aite in an interview after oil marketing companies adjusted their prices by more than 4% for a litre of petrol and diesel. Henry Akwabwa is therefore urging government to immediately consider removing some taxes in the petroleum price build-up.
It's a very difficult situation we face now. But what can we do? What can we do? I mean, there's little we can do. You know, competition. You cannot, beyond a certain price, you cannot, your business will not be sustainable. You're going to post losses, and I mean, that is not what you are in business to do. So, I mean, it's a very difficult situation. There's little we can do.
So you feel we're currently in a stalemate, if you could use that term. There's no way around the whole thing. We're kind of locked up in a box.
Well, if you look at the price build-up, again, there are levies and taxes built in there. And that is within the control of the government. So if there will be a consideration to now review some of these levies and taxes downwards, then that will some way, somehow cushion the public and also, you know, give us some kind of level playing field. It's a very difficult situation that needs a broader view. I mean, all the stakeholders need to get around the table and decide whether we really want to continue with the deregulation policy, which again I've said has its own advantages and disadvantages. Several advantages, but the disadvantages we need to see how we deal with them as and when they arise.
Meanwhile, some taxi drivers are venting their spleen on government over frequent petrol price increases. They say the situation is distorting their business plans.
It's really affecting us because, you know, our work is negotiation. We just do a negotiations, and a short distance is between 6 cities and 7 cities, but people prefer paying 5 cities while the fuel price is still up. So it's a big challenge to us.
We can't even do sales. We can't even take care of our family because the fuel is going high. The end of the day, when you work, you use the money to buy fuel. You're not gonna take home. So it's we are facing different problem in our work side.
As a driver, how are you coping in the wake of this situation?
Yes, now the way the things are happening, the end of the day, the money you got, you use it to buy fuel. So the end of the day, we have so many people in our houses. Now, the way the price, Uber cars are small cars, and then the fuel consumption is helping there. But we look at the car, these cars here is like 1.8. How can I be using it? Expensive fuels and
money I left. Today the job it be 7 cedi I left for my wife. 7 cedi I go wake up, don't time, 4 o'clock. Therefore, to 10 o'clock. Then my wife, you know, say I go to work. Me, I get 4 picking. I get 4 picking. I pay school fees, 25 million.
Under the fuel prices have increased. You know, initially you leave chop money of 7 cedis, 50
7 cedi I give my wife.
But now you're going to reduce them.
I go to increase them. You put a petrol for almost 25 cedis. Why they do that?
So now the chop money reduced, right?
The chop money will go 6 cedis. It will go 6 cedis.
Some disgruntled taxi drivers lamenting the increase in prices of fuel. International automobile manufacturing firm Nissan will soon establish an assembling plant in Ghana. This comes after another car maker, VW, plans to establish in Ghana. Minister of Trade and Industry Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen disclosed the news at this year's Industrial Summit and Exhibition held in Accra. Here's Ebenezer Sabute's report.
Nissan is the third foreign automobile company expected to establish an assembling plant in the country. Sinotruk and VW have both signed a memorandum of understanding with government of Ghana to establish their plant right here in the country. As part of the industrial development agenda, government says it has identified the automobile sector as pivotal to moving Ghana beyond aid. Nissan's entrance is expected to be a big boost for the industry due to its market share. Speaking at the ongoing Ghana Industrial Summit and Exhibition in Accra, Minister of Trade and Industry Alan Kyerematen disclosed government is close to finalizing agreements with the Japanese automobile giant Nissan.
We are also now looking at automobile and vehicle assembly. When I identified this as one of our new strategic growth areas, people were saying, oh, there goes Alan again. He's talking big. How can you be thinking about producing cars? You are too late in the industry. Just by signaling to the whole world that government is ready to support the development of this sector, you've seen what is happening. Major companies basically more or less even putting more pressure on us to get started. And we announced about the VW. Nissan is also very far advanced in terms of our discussions. When I was in China with the president just last week, Sinotruck is ready to start intensive negotiations. So, please, these are all opportunities for you in the private sector to engage with potential foreign, because our interest is to make sure that these foreign companies actually find local partners, and that's how you grow your local private sector.
President of AGI, Dr. Yawedu Jemfi, called on government to develop a national strategy for raw materials to feed the companies to be created out of the One District, One Factory initiative.
We had an industrial policy whose development started in the previous NPP government and completed in the NDC regime. We need to revisit this policy and incorporate the new initiatives that this government have put in place. For instance, there is a national strategy to ensure that we grow raw materials to feed the factories, this One District, One Factory. One District, One Factory will not succeed without the raw materials to feed these factories. How is this linked to the strategic activities of Ministry of Food and Agriculture? Where is the national strategy for creating market for the products that will be made from these factories under the One District, One Factory?
The summit, under the theme International Partnerships for Value-Added Industrial and Local Content Development, is an annual event organized by the Association of Ghana Industries, AGI. Ebenezer Sabutis reports for Joy Business.
Now, finalists of the 2018 Cosmos Innovation Center Agritech Challenge have less than a month more to prepare for the last pitch. The final presentation is slated for October 11, 2018. What does winning this challenge mean to participants? We have details in this report.
It's been 9 months of dedication, hard work, and team spirit from the Agritechies. Participants have benefited from training activities, including 20 workshops, 2 group market research tours, and an individual team-led market research activity to help them refine their minimum viable product. Soon, their efforts will be crowned as they make it to the finals come October 11.
You as young people, when I hear about 84,000 young graduates going to look for 500 jobs at immigration, I think, what are we doing? Because really, when I leave this place, do you see my car there? Would you believe I've been putting plants in soil and here? Would you think that? No. And then I'll go to the university and go and teach. So it's not I like vernacular, but in Ghana we say ajomoda ajemo to mo pa. You know. If somebody insults you, do you think it would?
On October 11, the 8 final teams in the Cosmos Innovation Center 2018 Agritech Challenge will pitch to judges for final selection. The winning team, selected from over 500 applicants and over 100 initial program participants, will receive $50,000 seed funding to start their business. The final teams are Growth Factor, Tech Shelter, Profish, also known as Lojano, Soil Solution, Farm Cure, Alpha, Agrosol, and Quidex. As this marks the completion for the 2018 cohorts, it gives hope to another batch of young enthusiasts who will be selected through an open application up to the 11th of November.
And that's all we have for you by way of business tonight. Many thanks for your company. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Have a good evening.